Hi guys, welcome to the channel again. My name is Rose at Kunda. In today's video we are going to prepare turkey. Yeah, if you have not eaten a turkey before, if you have been used to chicken, you can try this option. You'll never go back to chicken. So anyway, our turkey is being roasted on fire. We first dry it a bit, and then after roasting you'll wash it thoroughly with water, and then you'll put it in a pressure cooker if you have one, so that you don't cook for long. This is village cooking, guys, so we are using charcoal and we are using a pressure cooker to make it faster, because again, turkey meat is hard. Yeah, so if you have a pressure cooker, then you're going to cook for less time than when you put it on charcoal directly. So in this village cooking today, we are going to have to put our carrot, green pepper, and some tomatoes in our meat that is already in the pressure cooker. Again, we shall first boil this in the pressure cooker before we can put the rest of the spices and cook to the end for it to become soft, because again, it is hard meat. It's not like chicken. Yeah, so if you have a pressure cooker, the better for you. So we are done putting it on fire in the pressure cooker. Again, this one helps us to cook fast, and then we shall remove it afterwards, and then we shall put the rest of the spices, and then we shall be able to finish our cooking. Yeah, do not attempt to open the pressure cooker before the pressure is out. So we are done boiling in the pressure cooker. As you can see, whatever carrot and what that we put in is already boiled, and our meat is ready. So we are just going to add in these other spices, and then we shall, so we have our tomatoes that are done cooking, and then we shall remove the meats from the pressure cooker and just put it here to add, and don't throw away the water, because this same water that was used to cook is the same water that we are going to use to make soup for our turkey stew. So do not pour it away. So here we are just going to put it in a different saucepan to be able to put in the spices. I mean, if you have green pepper, you have yellow pepper, you have red pepper, you have tomatoes, you have anything that you feel like you want to put in your meat. At this point is when you will put it. And of course, if it's not ready, then you'll have to cook more. If you got it out of the pressure cooker and it wasn't ready, then here is when you have to cook more. Okay, so we put it in the saucepan, and then we continue to cook, and of course we retain the water that we shall be using to make the soup. At this point, we do not have to get water, raw water to make the soup, because we already have water that was used to cook the turkey. And of course, I would recommend turkey meat, guys. I would recommend, because in one turkey you have like how many? Like 10 chicken. So it is budget friendly. It is very, very budget friendly, because if you're going to buy one turkey at 100,000 and then another person buys 10 chicken at maybe 25, then you're better off buying a turkey. Yes, and then you have like 10 kilograms, 15 kilograms all in one go. So we are going to put in our spices. Whatever spices you put. For us, we have paprika, we have some curry, and then we have black pepper and all those spices, and then we have meat tenderizer to just soften our meats. Again, turkey is hard meat, so make sure to cook it more than usual. And then we have these Royco cubes that we are also going to add in our turkey. Yes, so when you're done, mixing all your ingredients, all the spices that you can use for your sauce, mix them up properly. Mix them up properly. All the spices that you can come across that will make your meat, soft and tasty. You can just put them at this point. And so we shall mix in just a little soup, enough spices, to make that paste. And then we shall add them in our meats. Yeah, like that, like that. We shall add them in our meat to, give it that flavor. Give it that flavor. Of course, at this point, if it was not ready enough, it is now softening more. Make sure not to overcook it, but also don't undercook it. Just make sure that it is ready. Most people use turkey meat for luombo. It makes very good luombo. If you have not tasted turkey meat, the day you taste turkey meat, you'll not go back to chicken. You will not go back to chicken, because this is one turkey we are cooking and then we are leaving some in the freezer. I mean, it is too much. It is about 15 kgs, Yeah, so we are going to put, some more Royco cubes at this point. And then if you have any other spices that you can put, at this point is when you put them. If you feel like you want to put cornmeal, you want to put black pepper, you want to put anything, at this point just put. And then if you have garlic, you pound it, and at this point you can just add your garlic and anything else. Yeah, so this is our pounded garlic that we are adding at this point, and then we shall cover again for it to cook the more. Remember, the meat is also cooking at this point. Yeah, and if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. Yeah, and give me a thumbs up so that I know that you are following. Thank you so much. And of course, make sure to try this recipe at home, especially in the village, where you have your firewood, where you have your charcoal, because this is village cooking. You don't have to have the cookers and everything for you to be able to enjoy your meal. You can still enjoy your meal even when you cook it from the village. So we shall cover again, for our spices to like do properly, with the chicken. And then at this point, we shall just add in our soup that we again used to cook. Yes, until we have enough soup. And when this has boiled properly, our stew will be ready. Yes, our stew will be ready. At this point, some people add in some more Royco or even some wheat flour to make their sauce, thick. Yeah, but I prefer mine just like this. It is healthy. I have not added in any cooking oil. There's nothing extra that I've added in, so I prefer my meat like this. So yeah, we are ready to serve. We are ready to serve. Village cooking. We are ready to serve. When this has boiled and you have tested the salt and it is enough, that's it. Meanwhile, we put the salt when we were boiling in the pressure cooker, so we don't need to add salt at this point. Yes, and of course, the onions are cooked at first. When you're boiling in the pressure cooker, you put in salt, you put in onions, you put in the carrots that are hard for them to cook. And that is it. No hassle, no hassle, no hassle at all. No hassle at all. Yes, so that is it, guys. Our sauce is boiling and we are ready to cook. I'll see you on the next one. God bless you. Bye bye.